Why is that important? Because let's say you fail to this goal and you only reach 25% of this goal. If you were to reach 25% of the goal, you still make about $250,000 a year. Does that make sense? Which you still be a winner, even if you just do 25% of the goal. By the way, this is the average income you need to make in America now to live the American dream. Doesn't matter which state. I think California is more than that. But outside California, 250, like in Texas, we're okay with 250. Okay, most families will be very fine. And most states, maybe except California and New York, right? You know those states already. Anyways, so I make it very simple for you. You can join the business as a member. You can be curious, just curious maybe. And that what it represents is a very light background. They give you access to a platform. And this platform has study for you to study the courses of the license so you can learn more one-on-one. Now, the business kit that I was talking about is about $40 or $50 depending on which state you are. And all the information that we share today is in the package. Everything. All of it. So there's nothing we hide from you. So the next thing is, I'm just going to explain to you on the one license, but you can get more. But the most basic license you can get, it's the life and health license, which is the cheapest. It's about $150 between fingerprint, course exam, and state fee. Some states may be close to $200, okay? We just give you an average. Now, if you want to go investment license, that costs a little bit more, but it's totally worth it. I can guarantee you that because when I joined, I had to get both. By the way, Virginia tomorrow, she's starting a course for you to get licensed faster. So if I was you and brand new, take advantage that now we're going to be having courses for you to get your security license. Security license is Series 6 and 63 for you to be able to write variable products or 401ks, IRAs, or rollovers of those nations. Now, the message, it doesn't matter which license. It is important about the license, but the message won't change. This is our message. We believe in helping people build a strong financial foundation. And yes, you need the education, and the license is for you to be able to make more money. This is the message that I am passionate about. Because I think it's simple enough and it makes a lot of sense. How can you go, most people when don't understand, they want to go here as number one. It will not work. It will not help you growth. Does that make sense? Obviously, I didn't get it the first time. I had to listen maybe 10 times. But by the 11th time, man, it started making sense to me. By the way, so the idea is the more I share this message about building a financial foundation, even with my life license, I can start helping people with insurance products. So based on that, we give you a goal for you to become something called a marketing director. And that goal is, we call $3,000 target premium, which, everybody who can explain more details. But I just give you general information. It's based on the number of accounts. So depending on the size of the account is the number of accounts I have to write. And I do this through training. So I can learn how to explain, how to fill out the application. Does that make sense? With an experienced trainer, that's the idea. Now, the second phase is that I get to build a team of at least 10 licensed agents, and I need 2 of them to become manager. And as I'm building my licensed agents, remember, you become a senior marketing director, which is similar to owning an agency. So now that you fulfill this goal, and you have to make $30,000 or more, and as game is based on the number of accounts. Now let me explain compensation. So compensation is simple, not that difficult. This is what we call advanced commission, because assuming I write $500 of premium, this is the total contribution on the account, and this is the payout, and this is the money. Now, if it was an investment account, it has to be about $150,000 because they usually pay 5%, 4%, maybe 6%. But if we do an average, we can say maybe 5%. So if you do 5% of 150,000, it's about that $7,500. Does that make sense? So you can help people, You can make money with advanced commission with insurance products, or you can make money with investment license with as earned. As earned, again, is they make the deposit. So the bigger the deposit, the bigger the commission you're gonna get. Now, this commission, the idea is to share with different agents, you know. That's why it's called a network. We have to be, because the only way somebody's going to be interested on training you is because they have to have an incentive, and vice versa. Once you have experience, the only way you're going to be interested on training other people is because you need to have something called spread or override. That means the difference of commission between you and I. Because if I'm not going to make any commission, why should I train you then? Or why will you train anybody else if you're not going to make any commission at all? Does that make sense? I think it's very common sense. So as a brand new agent, your commission is about, from that is $1,875, based on this $7,500. So the idea is that you write about 3 accounts and you learn a little bit more, and then you get promoted to something called an associate. So now as an associate, your commission bumps to $2,625. By the way, if you do some math, it's really about 40% more money you get from here to here. If you calculate money base, 1875 to 2,625 is 40% more money. If you do the math. If you don't believe me, just get your calculator and put 1,875 times 40%, and whatever different you will say is the difference to that. To 2,625. You will see it. You can do the math. By the way, by the time you write, those premiums, you get experience, now you become an ND. So that means you can handle now the client, you can explain, you probably need less support, so that's why you get bigger commission now, which is $3,750. So you make more money. Does that make sense? Yeah, it's 40%. Thank you, Gloria Martinez, for making the calculation for me. It is 40% more. I follow the dollar.